What is going on? Darth6 here, and today we're going to go through what I do on a daily basis to our farms and everything else. So first off, we're going to go ahead and we do 3 refreshes here on that, and we're going to go into our collection and go squads and Darth Scion. So my reset is at 10 p.m. Central, and then my guild reset is at 6:30 a.m. So I typically, we only got one shard of that today. So I typically will do some at 10 p.m., but then save most of them for after the refresh. And we just go through here. I typically try to have 5 hard node farms. Sometimes it drops down a little bit if I'm trying to get some other gear or other characters. Oh, we got no drops of that today. Great. And there we go. 2 drops of her. And so you can see we used, and we're at 100 now. So then I will typically go in here, and 7B is where we're going for Chirotechs. We've got 102 right now. I'm going to go ahead and finish that off and do some, and we got 1. That's fine. We're also getting some other pieces. It's a really good node to get a lot of pieces. The other one that I will probably do tomorrow is 1C to get, this is just a lot of pieces that make carbonite circuit boards. I need those from the scavenger, so I will probably do that tomorrow. That's another really good node. And then if you're doing dark side tickets, I typically go with this one, 8A, because it gives you the battle computers. But right now we have quite a bit of those. So that's another one that I use a lot of if I'm getting dark side tickets. So next, let's do Cantina. Now this is something new. I just started doing the full 3 refreshes on this every day. So definitely have not been doing that before. And it kind of depends on where you're at, what your crystal income is, if you can do it every day or not. And really, right now, we are going hard for TIE Silencer, trying to finish off that, and we are getting pretty close, so. And there we go. We're done with that. But typically, I will try to be doing signal data. We just had double drops, and that's all we were doing during that time. So we're actually in a pretty good spot with signal data right now. Double drops definitely did help with that. But what I'll typically do is spend, if I'm still needing to get some signal data, I'll split it days. One day I'll get signal data, the next day I'll get characters, and then on days when the guild activity is something related to either using energy or doing Cantina battles, that is when I will try to focus fully and do those refreshes. At least that's what I was doing before. Let's go ahead and get our mod energy here. We are so far behind on mods because of the lightspeed bundles. So we are trying to get as many of these as we can. I do recommend the 3 refreshes, even if you're not trying to catch up. And today we're going to do some offense mods, and then I'm going to do some speed mods. And there we go. And we'll look at those later. Not too worried about that. And then fleets, we'll go in here and do our 3 refreshes on that. And then we'll go in and do Marin. And so right now we are doing 2 non-accelerated farms in here, in Scout Trooper and Marin. So they are going kind of slow. But we got 3 of that today. And so there we go. That looks pretty good. And then we have quite a bit left over. Obviously, because we are only doing 2. I would say do 2 to 3 in fleets. Typically I'm doing ships, but right now we just happen to have those characters there in there that I need to do. Let's look at Kyle Katarn. And I need these. I don't really like farming them this way because they don't have great drop rates. Yeah, 3. But we're going to do it because I'm running out of other currency to get those. And that is actually kind of tempting on the daily deals. for 25 of those. That's actually not a... Okay, we'll think about that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy that or not. I need to do the math on that. We're not going to just do it. That's actually... Oh, actually... I need both of those. Ooh. But everything else I should have. Yeah, plenty of everything else, I bet. Oh, I don't have a lot of that. Huh. Okay. We'll look at those, figure out the math, figure out if it's a good deal. Okay, so we did those farms. I will say, typically, I go in here and I do 2E, which is these furnace pieces, but I have quite a bit of stockpile of those, thanks to double drops and everything else. So, but I do like those furnaces, and you get quite a few other pieces in here as well that are great for the transistors, I think is what they convert to. So that is the farming strategy every day. And then typically, go in here, do your dailies, obviously. It's going to help you. And I need to do some other stuff in there. I'll do these real fast. I always just buy these 4 every time they're available, every time there's a refresh. It's not going to hurt anything. Cantina, typically doing Cassian G-Wing, since we've got that to 7 stars. And then any other characters that I need, which right now we just finished off Pow, and he's farmed up. So the 5 shards of Cassian G-Wing are the best thing there. And we can go through here and look and see if there's any pieces of gear we need. Oh, these ones actually, these Blast Tech weapon mods, Mark 7s, are super great because... I'll show you real fast. Luckily, that was in there. Bonus, if you guys are still watching this. If you guys haven't already, comment and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy this. So these chromium transistors are awesome because these Mark 7s, because you can see, so 50 of them convert to 167. That's why I have a huge stockpile of chromium transistors. Every time that's available in the store, I would just buy it, and you have a nice stack of chromium transistors, and you don't have to use any of these pieces. You can see I have thousands of a lot of these pieces. I just never convert them. I probably should, just to get that stockpile even higher, but we are looking pretty good. So I do need a farm carbonite circuit boards. Looks like got a little bit of stuff here. And there we go. So we got a pretty good pile of those. But yeah, we definitely need to get that up because I need to take Kyle Katarn to Relic 5. So definitely want to keep working on that. So that is the strategy that I use. It's not super complicated. Like, obviously, just doing the basic refreshes every day right now because my crystal income is at the spot where I can do that. So we'll go in here and, multi-sim, obviously do all of your dailies. Like, that is a big deal. It's worth it. You're going to get all the extra materials. You're going to get all the stuff from the challenges. So definitely Zetas here. So 2 Zetas, and you can see we've got a good stockpile here of prestige. So we can start, probably do need to do some of our ships, and then obviously squad and fleet, finish that off. And that is really, let's go ahead and guild order. We already deployed and did all of our stuff for that. And here's our crate. 2 Omicrons there because we did get the 8 box in that last one. And then we're going to have to sell mods to get that. And then guild activity, number 16, that's fine. So we'll have to sell mods to claim that. But hopefully you guys find this helpful. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. We are trying to push for 500 subscribers before the end of the year. Hopefully we can get that goal. And definitely your daily farms are going to look different as you grow. Just recently I added in cantinas every day, doing 3 of those. So, I mean, as your crystal income allows, definitely you can do do more and more in that. You can see right now we're in 6th in fleet, and we should be able to, what's in number 3 spot? I want to know what's in 3. Okay, it's another executor. So we should be able to get top 5 again today, as long as we don't get bumped too far down. But we've got 8 hours, and so I don't typically do anything with that. Maybe I'll hit it, once on my lunch break, and then once right before the refresh. Try to get in there a couple times. So hopefully that helps you guys. If it did, let me know down below. If you have other questions, you can definitely do that as well. And as always, thanks for watching.